In order to complete the tactical missions in Phoenix Point, you will need to be able to move your soldiers around the battlefield. This is done for exploring the map, finding enemies, moving into better positions to attack those enemies, along with finding cover and breaking lines of sight to make it more difficult for the enemies to attack you. First of all, you need to select the soldier which you wish to move. You can do this by left-clicking on the soldier with the mouse, or left-clicking on the soldier's portrait in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen with the mouse. If you're using a controller, you can highlight the soldier with the left stick and use the A button to select. Alternatively, you can use the Tab key on the keyboard to cycle through your available soldiers. If you're using a controller, you can cycle through available soldiers with the left and right bumpers. With the soldier you wish to move selected, move the mouse to the tile where you wish the soldier to go, left-click once, and then left-click a second time on the Move button.
Hostile.
If your soldier spots an enemy which hasn't already been revealed, the movement will be interrupted. This is fine because you can continue the movement after deciding what you wish to do next. If you're using a controller, you can highlight the tile you wish to move to using the left stick and press the A button to move. If you have left-clicked once and wish to cancel the move, you can hit Escape. You can also move the currently selected soldier to the highlighted tile by right-clicking the mouse. Doing this does not give you a confirmation, so be careful when using it. Each soldier can only move a limited distance in a single turn. You may find that the maximum movement range between all of your soldiers differ slightly from one another. The maximum distance that your soldier can move is based on a number of factors, such as your speed stat, any bonuses or penalties from armor or equipment, being over the maximum encumbrance limit for your soldier's weight, along with various skills and abilities. We'll look at these in more detail in a future video. For now, all you need to know is that these stats, penalties and bonuses translate into your movement points. Each soldier has a maximum number of movement points. You can find this number by left-clicking on the selected soldier and left-clicking on the Info button. If you're using a controller, you can reach this screen by pressing down on the right stick with a soldier selected. Your soldier's movement points are divided into 4 equal discrete action points. These action points are represented by the 4 horizontal blue bars located directly below the currently selected soldier's health bar. They can also be seen along the bottom of the portrait icons in the bottom left of the screen. These individual action points are used for activating equipment, firing weapons, and using special abilities. Using a piece of equipment, weapon, or special ability will use one or more whole action points. When moving a soldier, it is possible to use only a fraction of an action point. The remainder is then saved to allow you to continue moving later. As you move the cursor around the map, the remaining action points will be displayed below the currently highlighted tile. The further the selected tile is away from the currently selected soldier, the fewer action points they will have remaining. With the cursor over the currently selected soldier, you will see 2 outlines, one blue and one orange. The blue outline represents the maximum distance this soldier can move and still be able to use their currently selected weapon or piece of equipment, in this case the assault rifle, which requires 2 entire action points to fire. The orange line represents the maximum distance this soldier can move in a single turn. If we move the cursor off the currently selected soldier, we will see a smaller outline. This first outline shows us the maximum distance we can move using a single action point. If we move just beyond that outline, we can see the outline for the second action point, beyond that the third, and beyond that the fourth. Selecting a different piece of equipment or weapon will dynamically update the colour of these lines on the map. Our sniper, for example, as a main weapon, has a sniper rifle. This rifle requires 3 full action points to fire. For this reason, the sniper may only move within the range of 1 action point and still be able to use this weapon. If we move the cursor outside of the first action point zone, the outline turns orange, indicating we wouldn't be able to fire if we moved this far. If we switch the sniper to his sidearm, a pistol which only requires a single action point to fire, we can do this by clicking on the pistol with the left mouse button down in the bottom right corner, pressing the corresponding action key on the keyboard, in this case number 2, or cycling through using the X key on the keyboard or the X button on the controller. We've now switched over to our pistol. As the pistol only requires one action point to fire, our sniper can safely move up to 3 action points away from his current position. As you can see here, the first, second, and third action points all have a blue outline on the map. If we move beyond that, it turns orange, indicating we wouldn't be able to fire. A soldier can move any number of tiles at a time.
On the move.
This can be single tiles,
I'm going.
or you can move their maximum distance in a single turn.
Double time.
A soldier who uses all of their action points in a single turn will automatically go into standby mode and will be skipped when cycling through available soldiers. Certain special abilities such as dash for the assault and jet jump for the heavy allow you to ignore the normal movement rules. With our heavy selected, we're going to use our jet jump ability. With this selected, a number of yellow dots appear on tiles around the map. These yellow dots represent any tile that we can move to with a single use of this ability. Let's select a tile as far away as possible. We can move there by highlighting with the mouse and left clicking. These special movement abilities use a set amount of action points regardless of the distance moved. This may mean that at the end you have enough action points remaining to perform another action.